Hello and welcome. On behalf of this oral history project, I am IUN. I, Adriana Trevizo, will be interviewing Mariana Chavez Salazar. Today is July 30th of 2024. It is currently 3:30 p.m. We are located on the third floor of the Anderson Library. Mariana, do I have your permission to record and share this interview?
You do.
Thank you. So, just to get started, can you please introduce yourself? What is your current major?
My name is Mariana again, and I am currently doing a business administration major with a minor in marketing and a Spanish minor as well.
Oh, interesting. So when is your expected graduation?
May 2025.
Oh, really?
Yes, after
Oh,
literally 7 long years of school.
but you're almost there,
Yeah,
so
I'm almost there. I'm at
that's
the
great.
end.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what do you plan on doing after college?
After college, hopefully, obviously, find a better job than what I'm at right now.
Okay.
Because I have bigger plans. I hope to open a restaurant
Oh,
or my
wow.
own type of business. So
Okay.
that's my goal.
That's
at the
great.
moment.
No, that is very great. So what do you currently do right now? Like, what's your job right now?
Currently, I'm like a host, manager, expediter at a restaurant.
Okay, so then you're getting that restaurant
Yes.
feel, that experience.
Yes.
That's amazing. So what inspired you to choose your major?
Honestly, it's like a long story short. I was hopping from major to major. I started
Okay.
with Ivy Tech going for nursing because I really wanted to help people.
Mm-hmm.
But then that didn't really work out. So, but then when I switched to VU, I was also kind of doing business, kind of nursing. But then I was
Okay.
very stuck on what I really wanted to do.
Right.
My first option really was doing radiation therapy.
Okay.
But that plan didn't work. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go back to business and just try to do something with that because I know with business you can do a lot more than what really any other major you can do.
Yeah, with the business degree, I do also feel that it's very broad. There's different things that you learn, as well as I know here at IUN with the business degree, you also are required to take accounting classes, marketing classes, and human resource classes. So I think that's great because you get to see all
You learn a little bit from everything.
Absolutely. No, that is amazing. Are you a full-time student or a part-time?
I'm full-time right now.
You're full-time? Okay. Have you been full-time the whole time you've been in college, or have you done like part-time here and there?
I've always been full-time. It's
Always.
probably like the biggest struggle. The biggest struggle right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Working and being in school, that's definitely
it's a lot.
but you're managing it as it seems like you are, so that's great. So what school did you graduate?
I graduated from Valpo in 2013. So
Okay.
I passed my 10-year, now 11-year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So what led you to IUN? So you've gone to, you mentioned Ivy Tech and Valpo University. So what led you to IUN?
Well, when I like I mentioned, when I first transferred from VU, I wanted to do it was actually more ultrasound tech.
Oh, okay.
Because IU was only college close to where I live because I live in Valpo, so it was close.
Oh, yeah.
Enough to where I could drive, even though I didn't want to physically drive. But then it's more affordable than other colleges.
Right.
So,
okay. Good. So I guess you already kind of mentioned your interests have switched. So from nursing to marketing, is there something specific that led you to marketing?
I don't think so. I mean, it's just pretty much learning more than just nursing. Like with nursing, I have more, obviously, school credits and more knowledge. But with marketing, again, you can learn and you can even advertise or work for a different company, a bigger, better company.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially if you're wanting to open your own business, you can do a lot. You can contribute a lot. So that's great. Has anyone else in your family they came to IUN or any other colleges?
When my sister graduated in 2012, she was actually going to PNC when that school was existent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's no longer.
I don't think I've even heard of that school.
No, it was Purdue North Central out in Valpo, and then they completely switched it to Westville. But she went for I think a year, but she didn't finish. So I'm actually the first one to actually
complete.
Once I complete, I will be the first one in my family to complete college.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what would you say is your greatest motivation?
My kids.
Your
My
kids?
kids.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have 3, and
Really?
it's literally like even when I say like going to work when I don't feel like going to work, I'm like I have 3 mouths to feed because I'm a
Yeah.
single mom, so they're like
Okay.
they're literally my biggest motivation to wake up and come to school and get my degree because I want them to have a bigger, better future than what I had growing up.
Okay. Well, great. I'm glad that's something that you can definitely,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Good. Um, so are you currently or have you ever been part of any like fun activities or any clubs or are there any that you wish you would have been part of?
Here on campus, I mean, if I had more time or if I had the average typical college student life,
Right. Mhm.
maybe, but with kids it's like I can't really
Mhm.
do much.
Okay. Okay. Were there any like specific clubs that you maybe knew about that you would have been interested in or?
Not really, because I don't really hear about any clubs around here.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. And can you tell me what has been the most surprising aspect of college life for you?
surprising is just like here, I would say I feel like the professors are more like attentive to students
Mm-hmm.
and they want you to do good.
Right.
Whereas like and I feel like coming from different schools, it's like every school has obviously different professors, they
Mm-hmm.
teach differently. But here they're more caring.
Great.
So they actually help
Mm-hmm.
you they actually also motivate you to
Right.
stay on track and keep going.
No, that is great. I not here, but I've also had professors that
Mm-hmm.
they are really just there and they don't really
They're there
care,
for the
but
paycheck and that's it.
right, but I do feel that IUN has those professors that do really care and
Mm-hmm.
and want to help you succeed. So that's great. I'm glad to hear that. So what strategies do you use to manage your time and stay organized? So you mentioned you work, you have kids, and you are a full-time student.
I to stay organized, I literally have a calendar. I have a
Okay.
calendar on my in my bedroom wall, and I
Mhm.
just mark everything that has to be done. Even my
Mhm.
student planner, I have everything that needs to get done.
Okay.
Managing my time, I just kind of like set like in my head, I set okay, this from this time to this time, I'm gonna do homework. From this
Mhm.
time to this time, I'm gonna obviously spend time with my kids. From this time to
Right.
this time, I'm gonna make them food, and I
Right.
don't know. It's all like in my head. It's like my
Yeah.
own little.
Yeah. No, that's great. It seems like you really have it,
Oh yeah.
in check. So that's really good. Sometimes when you have different things going on in your life, it's hard to have that study time or that alone time
Oh
just
yeah.
to, process everything. So no, that is great that you at least have your
In my head.
organization right. So have you done mainly online courses or in person? What or a mixture?
I've done a mixture. I think once COVID hit, I was mostly doing online because during that time my dad had cancer and I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure like
okay.
no one come near me so I
Yeah,
don't get him
no,
sick.
absolutely. I'm
But
sorry about
now
that.
no, life happens.
Right, yeah.
But right now it's just like I still have mostly online, maybe like 1 or 2 in person.
Okay. Okay. You mentioned around COVID and being
Hmm.
online. That's actually when I started coming to IUN. That was my first year of college, and that I guess that was definitely a
Hard.
struggle for. I mean, transitioning from being in high school and obviously having to go to class every single,
Hmm.
Monday through Friday, to just
Like
completely online and just Zoom. So, I mean,
I could never do Zoom. Zoom was probably like the biggest struggle for me.
it was,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like in person you have more of that, like, um, they're right there. You can ask them in that
Instant help.
moment, right?
Instant.
Yeah. No, that is great. Let's see. So, what advice would you give someone starting college?
Starting college, I feel like, I mean, me, like where I came from is just like where I would probably start with general education classes
Okay.
because like me, like a major hopper, I call myself a major hopper,
Okay.
going from one major to another. I feel like
Mhm.
starting with gen ed classes and then
Mhm.
kind of getting the feel for college and then kind of from there you kind of like learn or get to know like okay, is this what really interests me? And
Okay.
then kind of go for what that is, but also have like
Mhm.
a backup plan because if you don't let's say like you're going for nursing and you don't get
Mhm.
into nursing, at least you'll have general education classes that
Yeah.
could cover into another major.
Yeah, no, that's actually a very great point. Like you
Mhm.
said, you have to enter into a program, and I mean, not everyone gets accepted into that
Yeah.
program, so I mean, you have to have a second option. So that is actually really great advice. Thank you. Um, let's see. I mean, can you tell me a little bit more about your family and your childhood? Any childhood memories you may have?
I have plenty. My childhood was probably like it was like the funniest, but I mean obviously difficult. But
Mhm.
it like one of my friends, my literally my sister from another mother. I
Right.
saw her grow up, and we would always walk up and down the streets like dirt. We looked like homeless children, and we would purposely take our shoes off and just start walking
Right.
up and down
Oh, really?
with dirt on our face and our hair,
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
But like with my family, we like obviously my parents are from Mexico, so
Okay.
I grew up learning only Spanish, so I learned English going to preschool. So I had no knowledge of
Really?
English when I started school.
I actually the same thing for me.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people tell me like, "Oh, like how did you learn English or
Mhm.
what was your first language?" And like you said, your first language was Spanish. That was also for me Spanish. Um, I guess I don't ever remember a point in my life where I just did not know English. I feel like because learning English at such a young age, it just comes
Mhm.
naturally. Whereas like if you're older and you learn it, it's a little
That
harder.
yeah. I know
So,
my mom said that one of my neighbors, she every time she would try to speak with us because we didn't know English, we would run
hmm.
away from her. I'm like,
Oh,
oh my
really?
gosh. I'm like, I feel so bad. But I mean, we became the translators.
Yes.
Like at like 5, 6 years old, you're learning to translate for your
Mhm.
parents. But it was good
Mhm.
overall because my dad was the only one working. My mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
So it's my older sister, my brother, and myself. So I'm the youngest.
And you're
So
the
I'm
youngest.
the
Oh,
youngest.
wow. Okay. No, that is great. That's good to know more about, your childhood.
Mhm.
That's great. Lastly, I guess, is there anything you wish you would have done differently or taken more advantage of during your college years?
I feel like my biggest thing that not that I really regret it, but
Hmm.
knowing exactly what major I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because like now it's like literally 7 years later and I'm
Hmm.
graduating and obviously like scholarships, financial aid have this last year like it doesn't cover it. So
Okay.
like if I would have sat down and said, okay, this isn't what I wanted to do, take a break from school and
Okay.
then regain focus on what I actually wanted to do,
Hmm.
I feel like that would have saved me so much time of just like, oh well, maybe I'll do this, but then
Right.
maybe I'll do this. And if
Right.
I don't do this, okay, maybe I'll go back to this.
No, absolutely. You mentioned the financial aid, so I guess for upcoming students, is that an easy process to apply for? I personally had never um, applied for any like financial aid, but um, is there someone here at IUN that can help with that?
There is, but like for me, because I'm an adult student,
Okay.
obviously living on my own, it's a lot easier than like one of my friends, for example, that she lives with her parents. It was a lot harder since they did the whole like new financial aid website. She had a whole like more difficult time filling that out. So it really
Oh,
depends on
okay.
what your status is, as if
Okay.
like you're on your own or you're still with your
And you were
parents.
still with your parents.
But
Oh,
there's still that help that you can get from someone that
from
if you do struggle to get that
okay.
in.
No, that is good to know. I feel like that's something that a lot of students, especially when they don't have anyone to ask or,
Mhm.
you know, they they really need that guidance to say, okay, like this is where you can go for this type of help.
Mhm.
Which I have noticed. I've seen a lot of things that IUN offers. Even going online, they have tabs where drop downs like, oh, do you need counseling? Do you need
They have
um,
like everything
yeah,
here.
they have many options for you to really if you're struggling on something.
Mhm.
So no, that is good. I guess that's a great point. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and it was a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you for sharing.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.